Hey everybody, we're back. Woo! Episode 44.
Happy Halloween.
This is our last Halloween episode of the month, and we are in full regalia. And we have something exciting to tell you about how we're going to do today's podcast, so stick with us. But first, I have some exciting things, something exciting I want to share. I feel like
handshake.
Oh, handshake, yeah. Phew. Okay. I'm going to ask this request one more time. I want people to do our handshake and tag us in the video. That would be awesome. Okay, maybe we'll get one person to do it before the end of the year. But I feel like it's show and tell because I want it to be show and tell because I'm really excited. If you know, and you've been here for a while, you know that I am reliving my childhood. I got McDonald's money, I got adult money, and I'm buying whatever the fuck I want with my money. And I don't want to say it's irresponsible. I think it's responsible because it's fulfilling my cup.
Yes.
So I'm excited because I want to do like show and tell. You know how it was show and tell in the first grade?
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
I always wanted to bring something.
Remember when I show and told? I brought a cockroach because I thought it was cool because I was trying to be cool in front of the kids and the boys and like, I'm not afraid of bugs. And then I got made fun of. That took a turn. Anyway, I want to redo my show and tell. What did you show and tell?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I know, nothing?
Well, I think I had a Star Wars action figure.
Yeah.
That I showed. I think it was Chewbacca.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think she had said we had to bring something brown for show and tell.
You bring poop or a cockroach like me?
No. No one thought of poop or cockroach.
Ah, damn it. All right. Well, today's my show and tell. We should do show and tell every episode.
I think we should.
We should. Let us know if you want to do us to do show and tell.
Yeah, and we'll do exactly what it color, whatever it is.
Give us like ideas. Like we want you to show and tell your favorite book, your favorite toy, your favorite whatever. That would be really fun.
It would.
Reliving our childhood. Exactly. Okay. Here's my show and tell. You guys ready? Check it. It's a Snoopy case, like a little train case.
Looks like a lunchbox.
It's not a lunchbox because it would be tin. Remember the tin lunchboxes?
My brother had a tin one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was Kung Fu.
Oh, yeah.
It had Kwai Chang Kang on it. It was pretty cool.
I had a Star Wars one.
No way.
Yes, I did.
My neighbor had a Star Wars. I was so jealous.
I had a Star Wars one. I got it from...
I was so jealous.
I got it from my foster parent.
Well,
I'm going dark today.
I always had paper bags, so... There you go.
Well... I was so excited about the Start one because it was Star Wars. Because Star Wars was the.
Did it have a Star Wars thermos?
Of course it did.
Yes, it did.
Yes, of course it did. And that only saw water because.
Dude, my buddies used to have like.
They had soda.
Yeah,
they had Hawaiian punch.
Dude,
come on,
dude.
Mine only had water in it. But listen, this is why I was excited. I was like number one excited because it was Star Wars and that was all the fucking rage at the time. But. I also was excited because it was a lunchbox because I always had to get free lunch and I was embarrassed to get free lunch. Yeah,
I got the free lunch too. I remember.
Yeah, and I was always embarrassed because I went to school with a bunch of rich kids.
There was a look you got.
Yeah.
You know, there was a certain degree of treatment, but I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. All my friends were in line with me. So
see, not me. I went to school with a bunch of fucking rich white kids. They all had a lunchbox. Strawberry shortcake, like what else? Cabbage Patch. They had Star Wars. They had all kinds of cool shit.
You know this guy? I was in elementary. Billy Johnson.
Yeah.
He used to have a metal lunchbox, and he would have the soup in the fucking thermos.
I know because he had two rich white parents, and Billy is black. He got adopted, and they just knew how to treat a kid.
I was so fucking envious, bro.
I know.
I said soup.
I know. And he opens it up, and all the steam comes off it. And you're like, you motherfucker.
Bro.
A hot lunch in a lunch pail.
Yeah.
So I was excited to have a lunch pail because I thought, oh man, I'm gonna be with the cool kids.
Yeah.
I quickly ditched that Star Wars lunchbox.
You didn't.
I did,
bud.
I mean, I didn't throw it away. I left it at home. You know why? Because my lunch was not what everybody else was bringing. I had a bologna sandwich.
Same.
Like on white bread.
Same.
And
the government cheese. Yeah.
Well, I don't even know. We didn't have cheese. You had cheese, and you were way better off than me.
It was government cheese.
I did not have cheese. It was literally 2 pieces of white bread with bologna And that's it. No condiments, no nothing. Because the only condiment we had at our house was mayonnaise. And you all know how I fucking hate mayonnaise. So
you had the real bologna. We had the fake one with the little peanuts in it.
Peanuts?
The little corns in it.
No, that's not bologna.
Huh.
That was...
Is that mental loaf?
Pimento loaf.
Pimento, yeah.
No, I had that too.
Worse than bologna.
It didn't have peanuts, honey. It had...
Whatever those things
what do you call it? Fucking bell peppers in it. That's why to this day I fucking hate red bell peppers because it had red bell peppers in it. It was disgusting and it was wafer thin. So that was my sandwich, either pimento loaf or fucking bologna, and an apple or a banana with brown spots on it.
Yeah, that's my favorite banana.
I know. That's why I hate those bananas. They're disgusting. No. And then I went to take with water in the thermos. How sad. So then when I saw everybody else had Twinkies, Ding Dongs, hot soup, a fucking... a big ass hoagie sandwich on ciabatta bread, or I don't know what. I looked and I go, oh yeah, this sucks. I was so excited about my lunchbox, and then I was like, I'm just gonna pack whatever we have. And embarrassing. So I left my lunch bag at home. I'd rather have pizza on Fridays and corn dogs. Yeah. Anyway, back to show and tell. Look at this little train case. It's Snoopy. If you know me, you know I fucking love Snoopy and the Peanuts gang. But this is not just a train case. The TikTok fucking got me, dude.
When you say train case,
it's like a makeup case.
Okay,
that's what train case means.
I thought there was going to be a toy train in there. Seriously.
Shut up.
No, you kept saying.
I know, but listen, on TikTok, I saw. Okay, let me set it up. Okay, I saw this TikTok come across my For You page.
This is her outing herself.
I know.
She spends money. Like
hey,
nobody's.
You know what? It's okay. Me and Val are working it out in therapy. Leave me alone. Listen. So I saw this video, and it's just hands, right? You just see someone packing stuff. Does anybody raise your hand if anybody else watches packing videos? Sure. Whether it's like, weapons to like for women, like, to protect themselves in the street, or a makeup, whatever, something packing, right? There's a girl on TikTok called McKenna something or another. She does crystals. So she's like, come with me to pack, Charlie's crystal order. And then she does the packing, right? So I see this one come across my page, right? And it's a Snoopy one. And I'm like, oh my God, how cute. No, actually it wasn't Snoopy. It was Hello Kitty. And I go, how cute, right? Watch what they do is they get all these ping pong balls. Someone orders like 15 ping pong balls. Then the girl shows you and she's putting the ping pong balls in there. And then everyone she cracks open. It's like an Easter egg, right? She cracks it open and there's a little piece of paper in there and it reads whatever. So whatever it reads on that paper, she puts it in the box, right? So it was a Hello Kitty and it was like notebook and it was like luggage tag and whatever, right? So I was like, how cute. Let me go see what else they have. So of course I click their link, right? I go in there and they had Snoopy. I'm like, no fucking way. Let me see. So then they had ping pong balls, but it was like, I want to say it was like $150 or maybe $200. I'm all for that because I like the case that it came in, right? And I was like, nah. Anyway, if you open one fucking video, dude, and you visit their website, now your whole feed is full of them.
Sure.
Then I came across another one that was actually doing a Snoopy one, and I go, no way, it's a different company. Let me see what they have. And it was like a fraction of that cost. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to order one. So I did, and it came in, you guys. Now, I tried to buy I wanted to see how they get the packing video done. And you got to pay like an extra $20 or something for them to do a video for you. But I missed that boat because I already put my order in. I was like, damn it. Okay, next time. But anyway, they have this box, and it comes with a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna open it right now. But it came with a bunch of cool fucking stuff. So I want to know, do you guys want me to do an unboxing on TikTok? If you do, drop a comment and let me know. And if I get more than 3 requests, I'll do it. I'll probably do it anyway, but no.
I was going to say you're going to do it anyway.
Actually, I won't because I want 3 more people to do it because I don't know. It's like maybe nobody wants to watch it. I don't know. But anyway, that's my show and tell. I know, look at me being like, what if nobody likes my video? You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. But if you guys want to support me by saying yes, do it. That would be cool too. I'm going to do it anyway. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? I like it and I think it's fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, let's get into it. We have a quick, I'm going to do a couple comments from our awesome little ant family. We have an ant brag in here. I'm really excited about that. And then we will tell you what we're going to do right after.
Sure.
Sounds good? All right, cool. All right, this one is from our lovely Victor View 92. This person has commented before and we love it. And they said, and this is when, just to give you context, we've put up a couple videos late. In fact, this one will probably come out a day late too. It's just life's been lifing. We've been talking about that. But the last week's one that went up late, it went up 2 days later than normal, which I was really, really stressed about. But I kept telling myself, and you kept telling me too, it's okay as long as it gets up. So when we actually put it up, Victor said, "Yay, so glad to get the notification for the podcast. Had a long week and definitely needed this. Gonna be a great day."
Awesome.
Victor, we love you so much. Thank you for supporting us. That means a lot to us. One, because you're a part of our little ant army. And two, because you have your notifications on, which means you really are a true one. So we love you, Victor. Thank you so much.
So appreciate your patience.
I know, because I was really stressing. Yeah. I will be late to everything. I will probably be late to my own funeral. But I am not late when it comes to work stuff or professional stuff. And I consider this, our professional stuff. So anyway, okay, this one came from... Pressure. Yeah, exactly. Because this is supposed to be fun. I have to keep reminding myself, the podcast is fun. It's not about money because we're making $0, but it's all about really having fun and giving back to our lovely family. Okay. All right. So this one is from Melodramatic. And they said, "Yay, perfect timing." Again, because our podcast went up late. I finished a 10-kilometer race today in the rain, and I knocked out when I got home and woke up to this epi, which is our episode.
Oh, so cool.
First of all, that's an ant brag. So snaps and claps for Melodramatic for running a 10K. I can't even run a 0.05K.
What exactly is a 10K? Do you know?
I don't fucking know.
I'm just curious. I know it's long. I know it is.
I'm not a raviolist.
I can't compute Ks. If you said miles, then I'd be like, oh, right.
I know. I don't even know what a 10K is.
No matter, it's far, and congratulations.
I just know it's far because kilometers is longer than, I think, right? Or sure. I don't fucking know. I'm not a raviolist. If you know what that is, you know what that is. Drop it in the comment if you know what that means. Okay. And then they said, "Thank you for doing what you do. This podcast makes my day brighter." I wish I could, and I know it's impossible, but I wish I could have read these before when it went out late because I was like stressing that it was going out late.
For sure.
But life has been lifing, you guys. So thank you for being patient with us. And we love you, Melodramatic. Awesome. Okay. This one is from Jessica1919. Jess for short. So they said, "Hi, internet parents. I don't know why my comment keeps getting deleted on YouTube," which I didn't know that. So reaching out here, they DM'd us. "Help, I need momager advice. My friend and I are starting content creation and would love any tips you have for newbies. We are obsessed with Drew and Brittany. I am her editor and she is the star." I'm assuming you're the editor and your friend is the star. "Anything helps. Thank you." And her @is BeCoolAndy if you want to check us out. 100% we're going to check you out and give you a follow. So be cool. Oh, wait. Be Cool Andy. I think that's what it is. We'll put the handle up here. So if you are a little ant army, if you love us and you love this pod and it's free, this is your payment. Go follow both of them. Okay. Okay. Also, any tips? I have a couple.
Well, just be you, man. Like I can only the only way I can do it is and the only confident way I can do it, let's just put it that way, is talk about what I know.
Yes.
Talk about what I experienced. Talk about, just because that's all I can confidently and totally back it up, because I did it and I experienced it, and just talk from
be true to yourself. And who you are, because listen, people don't watch other people on social media. They don't watch them because they're putting on a show, right? If that makes any sense. They like you for you. And there's someone out there for you.
Sure.
There's a little community that is specifically for you. We didn't think when we started this, can you believe it? It's almost been 2 years. That's nutty. We didn't start this thinking, oh my gosh, we have to put on the show. And and that's why we wanted to. We wanted to do it because we knew it was going to be fun. We have a lot to say. We've been getting comments. Why don't you have your own podcast? And I'm like, because everybody has a podcast. Nobody cares. Right. But then I thought, you know what? Maybe. Right.
Yeah.
And let's just do this for fun, which lends itself back to me stressing the fuck out last week that our podcast went up
putting
late.
it out on time. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys love us. We love doing it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And I had to remind myself, it's for fun. This is just supposed to be for fun.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
No.
So if you just stay true to yourself, what Tate said, it's going to be fine. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, don't look at the numbers.
Yeah.
You're going to rattle your own cage.
Yeah.
If you're really, you have to really ask yourself, why are you doing this? Is it because you want to do something fun with your friend? Let it rip.
No.
Keep that energy though.
Yeah.
Right? Don't worry about the numbers.
Sure.
And then the third and last thing I will say is you have to do and talk about things that are funny to you. They're important to you. Like if you like it and love it, then that's what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Don't try to talk about, well, what's everybody going to want to hear?
Yeah.
No. Talk about what makes you laugh.
Yeah.
And I'll always remember, and I've said this on our pod before, I remember when Jason did a panel for YouTube.
Yeah.
And or actually it was for Patreon, and her and YouTube and someone else was on the panel. And the audience kept asking, well, how do you guys know what to come up with? You guys have been doing this for 3 years and 4 years. And Jason goes, me and my sister just talk about things that make us laugh. That's it. It's very simple. And you know what? Crushing it.
Yeah.
They've been on 2 tours already.
Yeah.
2 tour, a big tour and a mini tour. And they're going to tour again next year.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. But they just talk about shit they love.
Yeah.
And that's funny to them.
That's funny to them. Their life experiences, it's everything that they've done.
Yeah.
And everything that they experience and everything they talk about.
Yeah.
And that's something I think about when we do ours. Like I didn't know what to expect at first. I was scared as shit. You know,
So was I.
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about. Right. But the more and more we're on, the more and more I realize we're just talking about the shit we talk about every day.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course we do a spin on it because we want to help
Yeah.
and provide some information and hopefully teach someone. But for the most part, it's like the shit we talk about every fucking day.
Well, and it's not even necessarily putting a spin on it, because in the PR world, putting a spin on it is untruthful.
No, yeah, no, I don't mean it by
but
that.
I understand what
It's
you
adding,
said. Yeah, it's adding. So it's basically you guys inspire us.
Yeah.
Right. So like if we get DMs, you know, like, hey, I need like this. We need help. We need, you know, my parent didn't like when I came out. Blah blah. Whatever it is.
Sure.
And then we're like, oh my gosh. And then we'll start just, you know, jaw jacking about it.
Yeah.
And then we're like, hey, you know what? That could be a good episode based on this.
Yeah.
And that's how we do it. So it's stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Only talk about shit you know.
Yeah.
Or like if you have a topic that it's been like itching your ass to talk about it
Yeah.
and you don't know anything about it, that's a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what about this? How do you feel about this? Or whatever. Just stay true to yourself. Don't focus on the numbers. Have fucking fun.
Have fun.
The recipe is very simple. And also, here's a little tidbit about that, all of that. And you guys know this. You guys commented all the time about Tate. You will get better with time. Yeah. But consistency is key. I know I said this is the last thing I'm going to give you, but number one should be consistency.
Sure.
You got to keep posting.
Good or bad, ugly.
Exactly. I
don't like the way that lighting is.
Yeah. No, dude. Hit send or post.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Once it's done, it's done. Don't take them down. Because you know what? If you go back and look at our very first episode, Tate is night and day.
Yeah.
Like comfortability wise.
Yeah.
From day one to like almost 2 years later.
Sure. Yeah.
So, and if it takes him 2 years to get comfortable, it's going to take you a minute too. Right?
Yeah. Just keep doing it, man.
Yeah.
I believe if we would have if I would have let that not put up an episode or two, I wouldn't be sitting here right
Exactly.
now.
So
I wouldn't.
I hope that helps. We could do a whole podcast on do's and don'ts for social media or content creation or whatever.
Sure.
But just do your thing. And listen, the more you do it, the better it gets. And the more people notice and they'll follow you and you'll find your fucking tribe, dude. I promise you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been trying to be more consistent on TikTok. And then now brands are reaching out to do, it's literally like bartering. Hey, we'll give you free shit and then you post about it. Yeah. And I've been doing it just to get better on TikTok.
Sure.
Because I can do this jam, which is like we can, whatever. But me personally on TikTok. It's a whole different ballgame, you guys. Come on. You know what I mean?
That's a special talent.
That is a special talent. I fucking struggle with it.
That's
you know what I mean?
special talent on your own.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but I do it because I love it and I think it's fun and I know it'll help people, whatever. So, I just posted about these freaking socks, right? I got these are compression socks. I got them for free. And they're a game changer because Tate started wearing them when he was bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And he's wearing them right now too.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm going to try them. And I tried a pair. I bought my own pair, just one. And they only came in black. And then it had a flower on the foot that you can't see because you have a shoe on. And I'm all about presentation, right? I want cutie stuff. So I was like, whatever. These are really cute anyway. So I bought them. And they're a fucking game changer. Like my legs aren't sore after I work out. I sleep in them sometimes to get a better night's sleep because Tate sleeps in his. And I was like, oh, maybe he's onto something.
Plug, and plug.
Go on my TikTok. I have these. Just kidding. No, I really do. But you don't. I only, if you think about it, or if you look through my TikTok,
Sure.
I only make videos when I get free shit. And then they ask you, hey, we want to collab with you.
Sure.
And I'll only say yes to the things I know I'll fucking use or I think are super cool or, cute or affordable or whatever. And by that, I say I've only done 5 things, whatever. It's not a big deal. But I only do things that I believe in. I'm not going to like hawk shit that I think just because of money. I don't do it for the money. I promise. I've literally made $3. I'm not even joking. I'll put the screenshot up here because I said it. What? No, I'm being honest. I don't post the things I post about like when it has brands or whatever because I'm trying to make money. I don't need the money. But I'm going to put my screenshot up here because I sent it to Tanya and I go, guess what? I'm making money. $3. It's funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, I only say that because the shit I post about is because I truly like it or I think I'm going to use it. And I have every single thing I've done.
Yeah.
Awesome. Remember the other day I was like, babe, this brand wants to do a collab with me. He's like, what is it? And I'm all, a surge protector. And I'm like, yes, please, because it's an awesome surge protector.
Sure.
And we're redoing my office, and I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not a shameless plug. I'm just giving you context on why I do the things I do on TikTok. But going back to Jess, wait, is it Jess? Yes, going back to Jess.
We forgot about Jess.
Yeah, this is my ADHD. These are the things: be consistent, be true to yourself, talk about shit you know and love, and are passionate about, and just let it rip and be fun. Let it be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go check you out too, by the way. All right. Next one is from Athena. And I think Athena has commented before because I just remember Athena Baddie. That sounds familiar to me. Okay. This person said, I don't know if you can consider this as an aunt brag, LOL, but I was financially and physically taking care of my mom while she was sick. I don't even need to read any further. Of course that's an aunt brag.
What?
Because a lot of kids won't do that for their family
Or
members.
can't do it.
Yeah, or can't do it, or just refuse to, or whatever the case may be. Or you have a selfish siblings that won't do it, right?
That's what I mean.
So they go on to say, and I'm just so happy that she feels better, and it broke my heart to see my mom, in parentheses, the strongest person I know, go through this. And your podcast was one of the reasons that helped me push through all the overtime I did at work to take care of her. I love you, internet parents, and just wanted to say thank you for helping push forward.
Wow.
Listen, I'm PMSing. I don't need this right now. I'm like so emotional right now. That is amazing because that's something our kids would do for us. That's what we do for our parents. You know what I mean? Or you did for yours. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like, it takes a special someone to raise someone like you.
Yeah.
And your mom is the strongest person you know. I can attest to that. I don't even need to know her because she raised you and look how you're acting.
Look what you're doing.
You're the fucking bomb.com and we love you and thank you for taking care of your mom. Give your mama a big hug from us.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching us. And we're so happy that we could help in that regard.
I know.
That's like the biggest flex for us.
It's such a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to do that.
I know.
For your parent.
I know.
You know?
And your mama raised a real one, so we're so proud of you. Your internet parents are proud of you, and I know your mama is super, super proud of you. Right? What a blessing you are.
Definitely Aunt Bragg. Tell everyone.
Big Aunt Bragg. Claps and snaps for Athena.
Tell everyone.
Yes, and everyone, all of our little Aunt Bragg family, drop a comment for Athena because that's freaking awesome.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
I wanted to end it on that one because that's like so feel good. I'm so amped up right now, which is we're gonna need to be amped up because guess what? Guess what we're going to do, you guys? We're going to do something special. Our podcast is going to do something special today. We're going to do a on location, right? That's
sure.
We're going to be on location, you guys, because look at We're dressed as Dodgeball. This is our last costume of the month because this is the last episode for Halloween month. Mm-hmm. But we're going to take this costume and we're going to go to the gym right now. And we're going to take you guys along with us. And we're going to do that because you guys have been asking us for a workout video. Sure. Now, this is not going to be a workout video per se, but a lot of you guys have been DMing us, especially after one of you guys posted that, I think it was Princess Audie.
Sure.
She said, you know, she was nervous to go to the gym and because she didn't know how to use the machines. So she took it upon herself to figure out how to use, I think it was 3 machines. Then she worked up to 5 machines and now she's probably freaking crushing it right now.
Sure.
Right. So we thought it would be awesome to do a beginner's workout video. And we're going to show you how to use the machines. Now, keep in mind, these machines are probably, you know, they don't look exactly probably like the one at your gym because everybody's gym is different.
Sure.
Right. So we're going to go and we're going to take turns demonstrating how to use these machines, how to adjust the seats, how to put on weights, like what it all means. And then in the show notes, we're going to have a beginner workout. It's going to literally be like 5, like, are we going to do 5 workouts or do we say 3 workouts? I think we said 3 workouts. We're going to put 3 workouts in there, right? And they're all going to be resistance training, meaning lifting weights. And then the other 2 days, if you want to work out 5 days a week, you can do cardio. Or you can just pick one of these, work out 2 days a week, work out 1 day a week, however you want to do it.
Sure.
But we're going to give you a kickstart.
Yeah, and keep in mind it's not going to be anything difficult.
It's for beginners.
We're gonna do it as easy as possible, and we're gonna pick the most basic of basic exercises just so you can get comfortable in the
get
gym.
Started.
That's it.
Yeah? Sound good? Woo! Okay. We're off to the gym, so you're going to come with us, all right? And we're going to have Donnie Dumps on the camera. So if the camera work sucks, we're going to blame it on him. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. Oy. Okay. Where you at?
Welcome to the gym, guys. Okay, when you first show up at the gym, what you typically like to do is warm up. All right, so a great warm-up exercise is going to be done here on the treadmill, demonstrated today by our lovely Noelle. Noelle,
This is a treadmill.
Want to take us through the treadmill?
This is a treadmill. Most treadmills look like this, but if they don't, you'll get the gist, right? You start it, okay? And you wait, like kind of like if you're new to this, kind of hold on to these. You don't want to be like, right? Just kind of get your vibe. And what should they be working out on? What level? Like a 3, maybe?
Like, so we have 2 settings that are on this machine. One is for vertical, and one is for speed.
Okay. And for those of you who don't know what vertical is, that just means the elevation, right? Like you're walking up the hill. And one of them is for speed.
Yeah.
So for the elevation, maybe go to like there's numbers over here, maybe hit a 3, right? 3. And then for this, I would just hit 1 for your speed, just so you don't kill yourself on the first day. That's it. And you can just walk here. Sometimes they have a fan, sometimes they have Bluetooth. If you have an Apple Watch, you can tag it, right? And it'll do all the things. And that's a warm-up, and you should do this for about 10 to 12 minutes.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. If at first when you walk up to the machine and it looks confusing, just know this green button
is go.
Which is typical on a lot of machines. Just means it's going to start. So you just hit it and give it a second, it'll start.
And if you want to stop, you just hit the red button like this. I do that.
Not like a video game. You just had to hit it once.
Okay. And that's it. Now we go on to the second warm-up machine if you don't want to do the treadmill.
Okay, now we're at our second warm-up option, which is the exercise bike, right? So this is the exercise bike. How we want to approach it is adjusting the seat accordingly to your height. So there's a lever back here that you'll pull or sometimes twist depending on the machine, and you'll adjust the seat accordingly. Once it's where it's supposed to be, then you just let it lock in place, right? Have your seat, start pedaling. So Noelle here is going to demonstrate this lovely machine.
And I'll show you how it's done because I'm only 5'3", so I have to go on the first level. So I pull it out, and I'm on the first level. Then you get on, you put your feet in these little straps at the bottom, okay? See the straps? and you pedal. Now, when you pedal, you're gonna see the lights turn on, then you can hit the green button. And if this is your first time doing it, just stay on level 1. This thing kicks your ass if you're not used to it. And that's it, and do it for 10 minutes. That's it.
Okay, now that we're done doing our warm-up, let's get into some exercises. So what I wanted to focus on today for my demonstration is upper body stuff. So mainly your chest, your shoulders, and your arms, right? Real basic stuff, but it should cover all those muscle groups, right? So the first machine we're going to use is called the chest press. See, it says right here on the machine, chest press. It also has a demonstration picture on this on the inside. Typically, these machines have those. So if you're curious about what they do or how they work, they'll say what they do, and they'll also have a demonstration of a picture, right? I'm also going to demonstrate it as well. So just like any of the other machines we just got on for warm-up, we want to make sure we fit, right? So first things first is we adjust the seat. This seat has a lever on the bottom of it. When you lift it and go up and down, it just adjusts to your height. So if you're curious about the height, you want to be able to measure these handlebars going right down the center of your chest, right? So it should be right.
Your nipples.
Sure. Okay. So that's where you want these handles to be. So that if you're curious about how high it is, that's where you want to measure it. So as I sit down, right, this measures accordingly, right? Right down the, what Noel said, right down the middle of my.
Say it. I want to hear you say
what
it.
Noel said, right? This machine also has an extra adjustment handle here for stretching and so on and so forth. Some of these machines don't have them, which is fine. You should be able to get your arms right behind them, right? Now, that's adjusting the seat and the levers, right? Let me adjust this one more time. Now let's adjust the weight. So here's the weight. This system is called a switch system. It labels how much the weight is, right? Green means it's the weight. Red means it's off, right? So we have 20 pounds all the way down to 240, right? So for any beginner, I would suggest starting right at the very top, right? You switch it, or typically you'll take a pin out and plug it in just like that, but just make sure it's on the 20 pound. See that right there?
Or whatever the lightest one is.
Or whatever the lightest one is, the very beginning, right? So once you have that set and you have your seat set, you get your arms behind the bar here, right? And all you're gonna do is just push forward, just like that. Bring it on back down, same thing again. Repeat the same process, push forward, right? What I want you to do also is, as you're pushing forward, make sure your shoulder blades are touching the bench, right? You can feel your shoulder blades touching the bench. That's as basic as this exercise will be, the chest press, right? Adjusting the seat accordingly, adjusting your weight accordingly, and just pushing the bar, right? That's it.
And by the way, your shoulder blades are back here, just in case nobody knows that. I mean, you gotta be, this is for a beginner workout. So
Sure.
you can't assume that everybody knows what they're talking
No.
about. Okay. Also, one thing I do want to point out is on the, if your gym has pictures on the machines, they'll highlight the muscles at work. So they'll usually be in red, and those are the muscles that it'll work. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. On to the next one.
On to the next one. Okay, so we're still working on chest. We just finished flat. It's considered flat chest press, right? Now we're gonna make our way over here to what we call the shoulder press.
Is that working the chest though?
No, shoulder, upper chest and shoulder.
Oh, got it, got it,
So
got it.
a combination of the two.
See, I'm a beginner too.
Don't sit down yet, beginner. So now, how this works similar to the last machine, it also has a seat adjustment for your height, right? It also has handles, right, for when you're gonna push on the shoulder press. But where I want these handles to line up is right at your shoulder. They should be right at your shoulder. So that's how you adjust the seat, so your shoulder lines up with the handle.
Okay.
Noel?
Also, sometimes the seat will not, they won't have a lever to pull up like this one.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have a pin, or like kind of like the bike where you pull it out and then you adjust it. Cool.
Okay.
That is too low, huh? Or is that right?
No, it looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm going to do 300 pounds. Just kidding.
Again, the switch weight system, right? Or a pin system.
Or it has a pin.
Right?
Okay.
And it's labeled with how much weight in green, and then in red means there's no
And
weight.
this is how I remember. Green means go, red means stop. So red means off, green means it's on.
Sure.
Also, fun picture. And I had said earlier that the muscles are highlighted in red. These ones are highlighted in yellow, but a lot of times they're in red. Okay, so you can see the muscles that it works.
It's highlighted, period.
Also, I can do one weight, or I can do no weight, right? And I can just go like this if you're a super beginner, or I can put one on and you're just gonna push. Okay. How am I doing, coach? And that's it. Yay!
Shoulder press, upper body.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do some dumbbells, and this is what they look like here, right? So we're gonna get into that. Okay, so I just showed you the rack of dumbbells, right? And every gym has dumbbells, right? And if you're a beginner, you can start with baby ones at 5. Sometimes they have 2.5s, right? You just get these, and this is for, what are we doing?
Curls.
Curls.
Dumbbell curls.
Dumbbell curls. You want to give them the...
There's numerous scripts for this exercise, but let's just focus on one, which is the basic one. Open palm, right? Open palm. Thumbs out, right? All the way down, right? And then all the way up. Pull.
So I rest my elbows on my stomach, if you will, to keep them from going all crazy cuckoo bananas. Also, here's a tip that no one told me until I was 100 years old. When you're lifting, and I don't know if this is just for women or it's for everybody, but see these last 2 fingers? When you're gripping something, really squeeze those last 2 fingers, and it helps you lift perfectly and without getting hurt. And you can lift more. That's it.
Dumbbell curls. What's up, guys? So we just finished upper body. We did a chest press, shoulder press, then we also demonstrated the dumbbell curl. Now we're gonna move over to legs, right? So a great way to start off on legs is what we like to call the leg extension. See that? It says it right there on the machine. It also has a picture, just like I showed earlier. And then it also highlights in any color what muscles we're working on, right? So leg extension looks just like a chair, right? But it has a pad all the way down here where you're gonna put your shins behind, right? What we're gonna do before you get on it is adjust the backrest, right? There's a lever on the back, right? Just for your height, right? For me, I'm a big ass motherfucker, so it's gotta go all the way back, right? You sit down, right? In the leg press, what you wanna focus on so you're getting the best form is just make sure the back of your knee is on the back of this pad. That's when you know you're at the right. Your legs are lined up correctly, right? Right. They also have a lever here that for shorter people, right? Or for long people just like me. So it'll go on the L for large. I believe that means large, medium, and small. Okay. We also have a range of motion, right? So what I want you to do when you're adjusting the range of motion, make sure you got your knees locked. Hold on one second. So you're gonna adjust it all the way. I put mine on 1. Probably be easier if we just put it on 2. Okay, there's 2, right? The pad here should be right below your shin, right above your ankle, right? So what you do is you'll lock in. Again, make sure the back of your knees are touching the pad. Make sure this pad is on your shin to your upper ankle, right? Handles right here where you can hold on. Here's the weight adjustments. Remember, just like all the other machines, it's a switch weight system, right? Green means the amount of weight you're gonna be adjusting to. If you're a beginner, I would just start with like a 50 pound, maybe even lighter, go 40, right? You sit up nice and tall. Sit up nice and tall. You'll put some resistance against the pad on your lower shin, and then you'll just push up, right? Typically with these machines, there's just one pad, right? So you don't necessarily have to do both legs at the same time. You can actually do one, right? So here's the right leg, and just leave the other one locked behind you. That way you can just focus on one at a time. It's up to you, right? But it's a very basic machine, leg extension, right? Remember, before we get in, we want to be able to adjust the seat accordingly, right? That's mainly this back pad, right? Then we adjust the pad on your shin or upper ankle, making sure it fits perfectly, right? Then we adjust the range of motion. 2 is probably best for beginners. And before we start, make sure our back of our knee touches the pad, right? And then we have the appropriate weight lined up right here. That's the leg extension, right? First exercise for legs, right? And then our next is going to be our hamstrings. So let's move over to the hamstring machine. Just did leg extensions, right? That's for your front of the legs. We like to call it the quads, right? Now we're going to focus on the back of them, right? These are your hamstrings. So we're going to utilize this machine here, which is pretty basic on every weight, every gym, local gym. And this is the leg curl, right? Again, if you'll see right here, it says leg curl on it. There's a picture, highlights and demonstrates the muscles that are focused on, which is your hamstrings, right? The back of your leg, right? So what it looks like a table you're gonna lay on, right? You're gonna have to adjust a few things here. One is the length, right? Short or small, right? This adjusts the length, and the other is the range of motion, right? Whether you have a bigger range of motion or shorter, right? Typically 2, middle of the road is where you wanna start with, right? I'm a little long, so mine's gonna go on a 5, but if you're short, it's numbered from 6 to 1, right? 6 mean taller, 1 mean shorter, right? Once we have those figured out, right? We have to figure out what weight we're gonna use. So if you've never used a machine before, I would start off with like maybe 20 pounds, right? Switch weight system again. Green meaning the amount of weight you're gonna add, red meaning there's no weight at all. Okay, so we're going to switch that over to 20, but I also want you to keep in mind as you're laying down in this position, come over here, buddy, right there, to get in the machine, right? Make sure your kneecaps are not on the table that you're laying on. Make sure it's just the top of the kneecaps, right, touching the table. Okay? All right. So once you're all set, right, looking like you're gonna ride a fucking 10 speed, you just curl both legs at the same time. So yeah, nice and easy. Nice and slow, there's no reason to push. Nice and easy, just like that. All the way to the top, all the way to the bottom, get a good stretch. Right, again, this is the leg curl machine. Says right on the machine, has a demonstration of the exercise on the machine, highlights the muscles it's focused on the machine, right? We have a switch weight system, whether it's a switch or a peg, right? Want to start off super light, okay? Over here, remember, short or tall. You want to make sure you adjust it accordingly, right? And this is the range of motion. Everybody should start with 2. That's kind of like a beginner's range of motion, right? And remember, as you're laying down on this pad, your knee should be right underneath it. Do not rest your knee on the pad, right? It should be right above your knee, okay? That's the leg curl. Let's move on to another station. What's up, guys? Now we're back with our 3rd leg exercises. We just did the leg extension. We just did the leg curl. Now we're on the hip press. This is the hip press machine. It's real similar in all your local gyms, right? There's a seat at the bottom with a platform at the top, looking like you have to push upwards. Okay, this is your hip press machine. How we use it, right, before we get on it is we adjust the seat accordingly, right? We have 3 adjustments, right, for short, medium, tall, right? We're gonna leave it on for short because Noelle, our loving demonstrator, is gonna be demonstrating it for us today.
Okay.
That's the seat adjustment, right? Before we get into it. And then we also want to remember we got to adjust the weight, right? So a great beginner weight would probably be less than this. So I'm going to take these off.
Here's some right here, babe.
Just 125. It's easy. It should be easy. Here. Okay, it took me a while to find some weights, but I found one. We're going to use the 25 pound, right? There's these giant pegs at the top of the hip sled where you slide the weight on. Right, that's one, and there's always one on the other side as well. Right, 25 pound, right there on the. Once the weight's on, once the seat's adjusted, you're gonna climb on in. Miss Noelle, you wanna climb in there?
Why, sure.
So also, I wanna keep in mind, there's a couple adjustment pegs on this, also for short or tall. You follow me? So these are the levers that face up, that release the platform that Noelle has her foot on or feet on, right? So
Let's just show them.
Jesus Christ. So that's how we get hurt, buddy. Okay, so before we start, we want to make sure our foot placement is where we want it to be. So basic, real easy, is right in the center. So center, shoulder width apart. So shoulder width apart, centered on the platform. Once your feet are placed, we'll grab the levers to release the platform.
But you gotta push up first.
Yeah, we gotta push some pressure on it to get it off. We'll release the lever, right? We'll grab the handles right below the levers, right? And then we'll just bring the platform on down. Nice and easy, right? A little bit lower. A little bit lower.
That's as low as it goes.
Right there, it's perfect.
My panza's in the way.
Right? The hip press, super basic. Okay, once we're done, we lift it all the way to the top. We grab the levers to lock it in place.
Use your tippy toes if you need to, like me.
We lower it, it's locked in place, then we're safe to get out.
Ta-da!
Keep in mind those levers for locking it are important. we don't want the weight smashing you on the seat, right? So when you're doing this machine, keep in mind those are safety measures that have to be focused on before we get into this thing. So number one, we adjust the seat accordingly, right? Number two, we put the appropriate weight. If you're a beginner, 25 pounds is perfect, right? Because the weight of this thing alone is pretty heavy. So that's why I only put 25 pounds, right? Then we have to worry about these levers that adjust the platform to release it, right? So we got to put pressure on the platform to release the levers, right? And then we do our exercises. And then when we're done, we make sure we put pressure on the platform and we lock it in place. Very, very important.
All right, you guys, now our last exercise that we're gonna have for you guys, for you beginners, is we're gonna work on our abs, right? And mostly people think when you say abs, you're like, oh, I gotta lay on the ground and I gotta crunch and all that other shit. You don't need to do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna call it ab marches.
Why is it other shit?
What?
Why is it all that other shit?
Because this is the new and improved. And I say that because I just learned these, I don't know, yesterday. All right, so you want to get yourself a kettlebell, right? This one's a 20, but if they have 5s, you can get a 5. You can get a hand weight, you can put it, right? But I'm going to use a kettlebell for today, okay? And you're going to get a kettlebell, and then you're going to have it right here, right? You're going to pick it up, and you're going to put it up and over your head, and you're just going to march like this, okay? And you're going to lift those knees. Now, when you lift those knees, you're going to almost do like an ab crunch. Okay, you're not getting my gut, are you, Donovan? No. A girl code, get it high. Okay, get that camera high, buddy. And you're just gonna march, okay? This is honestly way more effective than doing sit-ups, because sit-ups, you start activating your lower back, and we don't want that, right? This is all gonna isolate your abs, okay? So that's called an ab march. And then we're gonna move on to around the world. So we're gonna still use a kettlebell, okay? But this time, we're gonna get on our knees. Okay, and these are called around the worlds, or at least that's what I call them. Okay, so you're gonna get this. You're gonna have it here in the front, right, by your hoo-ha, and then you're just gonna put it around, grab it with the other hand, and bring it in the
front. It doesn't have to be.
Hey, the girls will know what I mean when I say hoo-ha. Okay, put it in front of your
guys?
And get ready to go around the world. Right, and you're gonna go to the right, grab it with your left. Come back to the front. You're gonna do this a couple times and then you're gonna reverse it. You're gonna do this. What is that gonna work? It's gonna snatch your waist. Your waist? What waist? It's missing. We need to put an APB out for your waist because it's missing.
Question about the march.
We're going back to the march? We're doing around the world.
To clarify, you only did one arm, but you do both, right?
Oh yeah, you do both.
Yeah. Just clarification, bud, for the people.
Okay, it's for the people. The people want to see my guns. That's what the people want to see. Okay.
People want to see around the world.
Not knowing how to hold the camera. Okay, these ones, I forget what they're called right now. The name escapes me, but I will put it in the show notes on exactly what it's called. But this is gonna snatch your waist too. And we're gonna go here, and we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna bring it down. This is 1, 2. Okay, then you're gonna switch hands, and you're gonna do it this way. Okay. The end. And that's going to snatch your waist as well. Okay, so these are your ab workouts. There's 100 different more you can do. If you want to add variety, go on TikTok, go on Google, just put, ab workouts and they'll pop up. But this is a great start for the beginners.
Yes, don't forget, in the video she demonstrated a kettlebell, but you can also use dumbbells.
You can use a plate.
Yeah, a plate.
You can use a dumbbell.
Yeah.
You can use a kettlebell.
Yeah. Interchangeable.
Or nothing.
Or nothing. Yeah, exactly. Or nothing.
You could just go like this with your arms.
Or just hold your arm up in March. Right?
You can hold your arm up in March.
So you just
and you can do the around the world.
Yeah, with your arms. Yeah.
Not really. This doesn't do anything if you don't do that. If you don't want to do the around the world with a kettlebell, you can get a plate, and you can just, or a kettlebell, and you can just twist, right? Or if you don't want to use any weight and you still want to get that snatch waist, you can just do this. Okay. You can also hold that thought. Stay there, Donovan. Don't pause. Hold that thought.
There's the ADHD kicking in as we add a full days of workout for abs.
Sometimes they'll have a weighted bar like this, or even a PVC pipe, and you can just do this.
Yeah.
To work your waist. Okay.
All right, bud. And that's today's workout.
Wait, I want to do my bow.
You got it.
All right, we're done.
Okay, we're back from the gym, and I thought that was really fun. Yeah. Did you have a good time?
I did.
You hesitated. What does that mean?
Well, I'm tired.
Okay. And you're tired because of your bodybuilding,
Yeah,
not
killing
because,
me. Not because of what we just did.
And I'm really proud of you because I know you're muscling through this, trying to do listen, guys, he's doing a podcast and like bodybuilding at the same time. That is no fucking joke. That's a lot of work physically and mentally, and it's very taxing on the body. So Tate was like digging deep for this one, you guys. I had a brain blast. I woke up the other morning and I go, I know what we can do for our last episode as far as, because we were just going to kind of walk you through it in the studio, right? And I'm like, I'm a visual person. And so I woke up in the morning and I rolled over in bed and I was like, Tate, I go, how about we do the workout video? And he's like, yeah, we already decided that. And I said, I know, but what if we do the exercises and actually show people in the gym in our costumes? Now, he was like, in the costumes, which you're taking one for the team, literally, because you wore this to the gym, but you also did it. And I know you're tired and exhausted. So anyway, that's just to give you some kudos. Thank you for pouring into our podcast for all our little ant family out there.
Thank you.
That was awesome. So we hope you guys liked it. And if you didn't, it's okay. You didn't pay for it. It's free. And it was a free workout. And
get what you get.
You get what you pay for. Just kidding. But we had a blast doing this for you guys. And we just wanted to mix it up for you. So we hope that you guys can take this episode to the gym with you. If you forget what the exercise is and what the machine is, just rewind and go through our podcast and you'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, don't complicate things too much.
Yeah. Just have fun.
Just the majority of the machines have the pictures too as well.
Yeah. And we went over that in the gym. We showed you guys where the pictures are and whatever, if you forget or whatever. Yeah. But we were really excited to do this. Tate's excited on the inside because right now he's just trying to survive at this point. All right, with your two brain cells. So anyway, we hope you liked it, and maybe we'll run it back and do a more advanced one for some of you guys. I don't think so. If you guys are advanced, you really don't need this. But if you want a part 2 or you want something else or maybe some cardio or something fun, anyway, it doesn't matter whether you're in the gym or not. Just move your body. It's good for your brain. I promise you, right? It is literally impossible to be moving your body and be sad or depressed or angry or whatever. It just leaves your head because you're moving your body, right?
It therapizes you.
It really does. Listen, my family knows when I have not been to the gym. They're like, did you go to the gym? Right? Yeah. I'm a nightmare. So I do it for mental health. And then as a bonus, you start getting in shape. It just is what it is.
Physically.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do one on nutrition and stuff like that. But anyway, for now, enjoy episode 44. We love you guys, and we will see you next week for episode 45.
Thank you for joining us today.
We love you. Keep the comments coming. Love you. Bye. Bye. Look at my compression socks. They're stretched out for my massive calves. Testing.
Looks good, buddy.
Good?
Yeah.
Your headband's a little high.
Is it?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we did our handshake in the last episode.
It's all right. It's very passionate. It's a passionate one.
Mm.
Okay. I need that music. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.